The female instructor suddenly noticed that the drone in the sky was performing aerobatic maneuvers. Frightened, she hurried to the command room and found a new recruit operating the drone. It turned out that just a moment ago, the recruit had sneaked to an empty place to rest in order to avoid training. But he was worried about being discovered, so he planned to hide in a room. Then he found a drone control console and became very excited, so he sat down on it immediately. The recruit thought it was just a simulated drone control console, so he decided to play with it to relieve his fatigue. Seeing the realistic images on the screen, he quickly operated the control stick, and the drone outside took off. At the same time, the instructor and the company commander were still on the mountain studying the terrain. They planned to gather the troops at the snowy mountain across for training, because the harsh weather conditions there were perfect for testing the new recruits' abilities. As they were talking, they suddenly heard the sound of a drone flying overhead. They noticed that the drone was performing aerobatic maneuvers and thought that the instructor was testing the aircraft system, so they decided to go to the command room to check it out. At that moment, they had no idea that it was the recruit. The instructor was talking to the recruit operating the drone, and the instructor, who was unaware of the situation, was talking with a superior officer. But then she suddenly heard the sound of the drone. On the other side, the recruit was still playing with a control console. The instructor didn't dare to disturb him easily, so she carefully approached him from behind and deliberately lowered her voice. The instructor guided the recruit to activate the drone's automatic cruise system, then sat down at the control console and entered the return command for the drone. When she saw the drone fly back smoothly, the instructor finally breathed a sigh of relief. She then scolded the recruit because the military drone was flying overhead. The military drone was worth tens of millions of dollars, and if it crashed, the recruit's future would be ruined. But to her surprise, the recruit was still trying to explain. He said he had checked the simulator and it was not connected to the internet. He also emphasized that he was flying strictly according to the heading. The instructor questioned how the recruit knew the heading data, and he replied that he had previously operated a military drone. The recruit's words surprised the instructor, but she still had some doubts, so she asked him to demonstrate again. When she saw the recruit's skillful handling of the drone, the instructor was very pleased. The new recruit group was in need of help. The recruit was in need of a drone operator, and this incident unexpectedly revealed the recruit's talent.